first step will be to make our syrup. The syrup can be made weeks or months ahead of time and kept in the refrigerator. We're going to take 3 cups of sugar. We're going to take 3 cups of water. We're going to take the rind from 2 lemons and 2 oranges. Three or 4 cinnamon sticks. And a tablespoon of honey. Once we have all that mixed together, we're going to bring it over to the stove, turn it on a low heat, let it come to a boil, and simmer for 30 minutes. We're going to assemble the baklava now. What I prefer to do is put parchment paper down on my countertop and also parchment paper in my pans, as opposed to using a bare surface. With the phyllo leaves, you have to work quickly. You'll notice that these have already started to curl up. They dry out very fast. You're going to liberally brush melted butter on the first piece of phyllo. You're going to repeat it 3 times until you have 3 well-buttered pieces of phyllo. Make sure you get your edges, otherwise they will crack when you start to roll. You're then going to take 1 cup of your walnut mixture, pour it onto your phyllo, and then with your fingers spread it so that it comes to the edge. Doesn't have to be exact. You're then going to take the edges on the long side, fold them in approximately 1 inch on both sides. If your phyllo is starting to break or is a little too soggy from the butter, don't worry. Just drizzle some butter on the edges you just rolled over. And now, fold your short end in. And you will continue to roll just like a jelly roll. Make sure that you are doing it evenly and tightly, but not too tight. When you're done, lift the roll, place it on your baking sheet. You're then going to brush the top of the roll with butter. Then with a very sharp knife, you're going to score your roll. And by scoring, you're going to cut right down, almost to the bottom. You're going to continue this process until you have used all your phyllo or your filling. So here's our finished baklava. What you're going to do is you're going to finish cutting all the way through. And then you're going to take your syrup and you're going to want to strain it as you're putting on the baklava because of the peels, and you're going to just pour it over. If you find that the baklava is on the dry side, you can add more syrup. If you find that it is getting too moist, you just put less syrup on. And then you're going to plate it. And then you're going to sit back and enjoy what you've just accomplished.